Hi, welcome to SBR Sports Picks. I'm Peter Loshak. Sitting next to me is Mike Brenner, and this is the MLB Odds Couple show for Tuesday, June 14th. Man, Mike Brenner, yesterday was a weird day. Man, we knew it going in.
Yeah.
Let's throw the record up. I gave an under on that Cincinnati-Atlanta game, which was a stupid pick. And then we both had Detroit, which I think in retrospect was probably a smart pick.
Pete, they're up 7-0. It looked like a no-brainer. I thought, that they worked through their issues. And
it was just a weird day.
Talk about a collapse. Yeah, it was a weird day all in all. But you know what? It's been a weird few days in the world itself.
Well,
so we'll just attribute it to that.
Good news is, though, anyone who just looked at the video, we're both up, still up.
Yeah,
nice bunch of units. So
That's right.
Let's keep chugging on. Here we go.
You know, another thing, Pete, there's certain things you just can't control, and we know that. At the end of the day, you just cannot control certain things. So, all
right. Well, we got it's this is another kind of weird card, but it's a little bit less weird. Maybe it's just the matchups. Like we got the Cubs going against Washington, so that's weird. How do you? That's a 10-foot pole matchup for you.
Not today. It's not. It was yesterday because of pitching. Today, it's an absolute
Really. All right. We'll get to that. Let's start off with just one pick that I'm going to give right now.
Was that an overnighter for
right
you?
Off the bat? Yes, it was, but it's going to be on the first 5 innings. Now, I told you in the last show, Doug Fister, I'm going to be betting him every time, and then I'm going to take a vacation to Mallorca. Beautiful island in Spain. Thank you, courtesy of Doug Fister. And
I love it.
Here we go. He's going at St. Louis and Mallorca. Oh, high class.
I heard there's some hotties over there.
Oh yeah, baby.
Yeah.
And he's going up against Garcia. Now, I'm not saying Garcia is an auto fade. He's definitely struggling. And Fister, give him credit. Mike Brenner, you used to fade Doug Fister. Give him some credit now.
Absolutely. I'll give him credit. This guy has done a great job. My hat's off to him. But you know what, Pete? That shit's stopping today. I'm fading Fister
Are
today.
You really?
I'm all over. Check out this piece of paper. I love the way you brought that
in.
You would have thought that you sat over my shoulder.
All right, well, let me just, because I'm just making one quick pick, which is going to be Houston first 5 plus 130. All right, tell us what you like.
Well, we can both win then. All right, I like the full game money line with the cards. And what's the best shot line?
Best shot right now at Pinnacle, minus 139. The Chris books are right behind at minus 140.
I like it. How about the run line, just for the heck of it?
Run line for St. Louis.
Yeah.
Best line right now, once again, Pinnacle plus 152. Chris books, bookmaker right behind it, plus 150.
Nice angle. You know what it is? Altuve is MVP material. This kid's just hitting the ball left and right. Fister, 6-3, 3.34 ERA. His last few starts, he's just really dominated, especially at home. He knows he's just painting the plate. Garcia, he's had his issues, buddy. He still does. And he's got location issues, and also his velocity starting to kick back. So what does he do? I think he goes in today and just gives them a few quality starts. I think Houston kind of comes back to earth. They're 5-5 in the last 10. St. Louis definitely has the momentum in this one. They're 7-3. They see what's going on. Their bats have really been hot. I think today they get it done. Matter of fact, Pistol Pete, I'm pulling the trigger on the run line. I'm grabbing that extra 52.
All right, so I'm going to be on the first 5 innings. Houston, though, plus 130, and you're going to be on the
full game run line with the St. Louis.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it for that one.
Plus 152. That is
I like that.
I could easily see, I might bet the St. Louis on the second half as well. I could easily see that being. So I'm certainly not opposed to your pick. And I also agree that if you're going to take him, taking him on the run line is probably
and Fister on the road. I don't think he's as good as he is.
All right. I'll give one more pick that maybe you'll have to pick on this one. This is one that I'm kind of like. I'm going to take Seattle on the second half line. Should be again about minus 120. Jake Odorizzi, very good for a Tampa Bay, but he's a 5-6 inning pitcher.
Exactly.
Very hard.
That's why I knew you were going to take when you said second half.
Huge X factor here though is Taijuan Walker. He had an awesome start his last.
Who saw that coming? Not me.
I definitely did not. In fact, I think I might have picked.
You were starting to put him in that auto fade club.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. But now, hey, listen. If you do something like that, now the question is,
what Pistol Pete has an auto fade club. I'll have to tune in on that one.
The question is what to expect from him going forward. He's going to have some more bad starts and good starts going forward. The question is, what is the ratio going to be?
Yeah, I think he's more inconsistent than consistent. So if I had to throw it out there, I'd probably go against him. But
except that Tampa Bay is also an inconsistent lineup.
Tampa Bay has just been a model of inconsistency right now. That's a 10-foot pole for me, Pistol.
So I'm going to take Seattle on the second half. I think it's a solid play, though. Minus 120 should be about, might be a little bit different, but should be about minus 120. All right, Mike Brenner, there's some other interesting games. First, let's talk about Baltimore at Boston. Now, you got Price at Tillman, and normally we like to bet Boston at home. We like to bet Boston on the overs when they're at home, but this is a big line for Baltimore. Tillman has been, pitching as well. Price, he's good, he's excellent, but is he be lights out every time? No, I don't think
Pete,
so.
I think the bat boy and the water boy hit a home run the other night for Baltimore. Everybody and their mother's putting it out of the park for that team.
So the question is, what do you make of this line? If I admit I bet Baltimore a little bit on the overnight plus 160. What's your take on that?
Well, you know, I mean, 160, I don't think you have nothing to lose there because price, again, who are we going to get? What price are we going to get today? Remember, when he's up against superior competition, he seems to step up a little bit more, even though he's going through this transition, switching clubs and everything. Tillman on the road, though, I'm just a little bit worried, so I got to stay off it. But that team is hitting the hell out of that baseball.
So I don't want to take Baltimore, but as the line climbs up, it gets more and more tempting.
No, I can see that. I can see it, but I got to stay off.
Got another pick for us, Mike Brenner?
I sure do, buddy. I'm going today with the Cubbies to straighten it out, and the reason being is the lack of...
so consistent.
He is consistent, and Gonzalez has bit me in the ass, and I kept waiting for Gio to straighten it out. And his last game was actually his best. He gave up 3 early, and then he just locked in. But can he do that again today? I think the Cubs are going to get the advantage because the Cubs realize, hey, we're 43-19. This team's 40-24. They're right behind them, Pete. All right, so the Cubs got to make a statement today, and I'm willing to bet my money on them making a statement. And if it doesn't cover, you know, it's one of them, I'm okay. What's the money line on the full game?
Full game is bookmaker and DSI minus 114.
Okay, how about the money line on the first half?
First half money line. Hold on one second. First half money line. Bet online at sportsbetting.ag minus 115.
Okay, I like that, Pistol Pete. Very, very good sharp line shopping there for me. Yeah, I'm going with Cubbies on the first half money line and the full game money line. I think it's a very safe, conservative bet today because I think their bats are going to pick it up.
If Gio implodes, then forget about it.
That's right. And Scherzer, boy, I'll tell you what an outing he had yesterday. But with that being said, that's my second.
I got one more. Well, I'll give it now. This is yesterday. I passed on the one pick that would have been a winner for me, which is the over in Minnesota. And Weaver and Nolasco both got hit. All right, so I should have taken it. I would have taken it at 8, but it was 8.5 was a little bit too high. Today's game though, sort of similar. And right now we have 8. We can have it bookmaker and DSI. Oh no, sorry, at
and look who's on the mound, right?
Santana and Chassis, both guys very, very vulnerable.
Very vulnerable. I think that follows the same pattern as yesterday, Pistol
Are you
Pete.
getting better starting pitching here? Not significantly.
No, Jason hasn't done anything since he's been acquired. I mean, I'm telling you right now, they're second-guessing that move from grabbing him from Atlanta.
Yeah, and it's kind of the same deal with yesterday where it's like you have 2 bad pitchers. They do sometimes unexpectedly pitch well, but...
Santana's the better of the 2, I think. I think so. I mean, he's had a couple starts. He looked very, very solid.
Even getting...
And also, check this out. That's his old team, buddy. There's that ego thing. I got to beat these guys. They let him go. That wasn't a pleasant, when he left, that wasn't pleasant, trust me.
Could this game stay under 8? Absolutely.
It
but
could.
I think at 8, look, if it was 8.5, I probably wouldn't be taking it. But at 8 plus 100 on the over, I'll take it. Minnesota and the LA Angels.
Mike Trout said he thinks today he'll be back to 100% because sure enough, that bruise yesterday, they kept him out of the lineup as far as fielding, but he was a DH. I've got one other play, Pistol Pete, and I like it. I think Kansas City today, they're playing good ball. They're starting to find their ways. They've made less errors. Their pitchers are going deeper into games. They're getting more quality starts. And now this team's 33-30. They've done the same thing last year. They're just totally, telling all the doubters, hey, trust us, we got a good team. They do have a good team, but today, I think Cleveland's going to get it done. Tomlin, he's beat this team twice so far, and I think he's gotten into their heads. Indians need this win for mojo. They really do. They're on the road. They got to get this win. I think it's an absolute beautiful play. What's the full game money line, Pistol Pete, with Cleveland?
By the way, this was one of my overnight bets. That was probably my biggest overnight bet that I was going to give in this show. All right, so full game, I'm sorry.
Money line. Full game money line.
We can give you bet online, sportsbetting.ag, minus 116.
You know what? I'm taking it. I think that's very, very good value. I even think this could be a run line casher. For the hell of it, what is the run line, Pistol Pete?
Run line, which I bet on the overnight, is Pinnacle, plus 141.
Plus 141. All right, I'll tell you what. Wow, Chris Young, he could get nailed. He had some issues in New York, going deeper into games, win 7. Wow. I'll tell you right now.
All right,
I'm staying with the money line.
Okay,
I'm staying with the money line.
Yeah, that's going to be again minus 116. Yep. And I bet that one on the overnights.
That's all I got.
And I'm going to hit the Cleveland first half, sportsbetting.ag, and bet online minus 120.
Tell you what I want to look at. What would be the team total, more or less? Mastermanos, Pistol
for
Pete.
Cleveland.
Yeah.
For Cleveland.
Yeah.
I would say, let's see.
Because that over was at...
That was one I was looking at as well. The full game total. Hold on, I got all my papers.
No problem. You got 19 pieces of paper.
The full game total is at 8.5, so that means that Cleveland would be about 4.5.
4.5. Yeah. I'm taking it. I'll take the team total over 4.5 for Cleveland.
We will give you the pinnacle opener.
Or
rather, the first pinnacle that I see.
I like that. I think they're going to do it.
The first pinnacle over that I see.
I think they could get that against Young in the first 5. So I like it
for sure. All right, that's it for you. I'm surprised.
That's it for me.
I'm slightly. Let's talk about one game. I'm slightly surprised you're not taking a shot with San Francisco and Bumgarner. Garza coming back.
That's just too high of a line, and even with the run line, I don't know who they playing again.
Milwaukee. Garza coming off of the DL and his rehab. Well, his rehab starts. Maybe they were looking for something.
I like that guy though. He's a battler, and I liked it when he was in Chicago. But
good, though.
Bottom line, when you get back to the bigs for the first time in a minute, right? He's been out for a minute.
Yeah.
All right. Wow. What is the run line? It's got to be minus 140.
I don't want to talk you into anything, but the run line is Pinnacle minus 121.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it'd be higher than that. Bumgarner, he's got some things to do. He's got some things to settle himself, right? So I kind of like that weapon both ways.
You know what I'm doing? I'm going to take San Francisco -1, so it will be about minus 170 or so, or minus.
And you know what? I'm going to go with the Giant. No, I'm serious, Pete. I forgot about Garza coming back. I don't know why. I thought he was scheduled for tomorrow. I'll take Giants on the full game run line at minus 121.
All right, and I'm going to be on them -1. The Pinnacle line is minus 250 on the money line, and the run line is minus 121.
Pete, talking me into a play. I love it.
All right. Is that it for you,
Yeah,
Mike Brenner?
That's it for me, unless you pull something else out.
All right. Okay. Review your picks.
All right, I sure will. Today I'm going with the Giants full game run line minus 121. I'm also taking today the Cardinals full game run line plus 152. I love the value there. I'm all over today. Cleveland, the team total, it's going to be over 4.5, more or less. We're going to give you the Pinnacle opener. And also, I'm all over Cleveland on the full game money line minus 116. Okay. Also today, I'm going with the Cubbies. I'm going Cubbies first half money line minus 115. Staying with that money line on the full game, Pistol Pete minus 114. I think Zobrist has a big game today. So that's what I got, and I like it.
All right, sounds good.
I
could throw a few others on, but I'm going to stick with just what I got, and that's that's the card for Tuesday, June 14th. We'll be back for the Wednesday card. Probably be another interesting card tomorrow, but I think we'll have a couple winners.
I think we will too. Let's get those banks cracking, Cubbies.
Always on the go. Bet365 has one of the top mobile platforms in today's market. Sign up today and don't let your busy life keep you out of the game.